Exercise is good. Okay, we'll call the meeting back to order.
You ready for Eddie?
Sure.
Is this the way we're gonna do it all from now on?
Probably easier than coming in here. Social distance.
Hello.
Good morning, Eddie. This is Terry Riger, Commissioners meeting. We got you live into the meeting.
Very good. Welcome, everybody, to my home.
Well,
Yes, first off, I'm very impressed with the railroad meeting. I followed most of that on Facebook. And I think that'll be a great asset to Northwest Kansas if that happens.
we also agree. It's just the little fine details of how and when and how and those kind of things.
I know Dale thinks the service would be much better. The service had gotten so bad with the old rail line company, and I know Wheeler Equity has put some money forward if they make this happen. So anyway, I think you're on the right track.
Yeah, we hope so. Thank you. How can we help you this morning, Eddie?
Well, I've got some bids for the roofing. I think Scott has copies of those.
I have a copy of the one. I don't know where or whether I got a copy of the other one.
Okay.
These ones, the ones you sent me the other day, are those? That's just from the one individual, correct?
That would be from TJ Improvements.
Right. That's the only one I have, or that I can
okay.
find. I don't.
Okay, so Brad Merklin declined to bid on the project. He said it was just too much for what they were comfortable doing. Weathercraft from Goodland had a bid of $25,613, and I had forwarded that to you at some point. And then TJ Improvements was $19,904.82. So I would suggest going with the low bid on that. And those materials would be bought local. And both of these bids, if there's more than one layer of shingles, there would be added cost, but that was indicated on both bids. And the same if there's some decking that needs replaced. There would be additional cost if that.
And again, to kind of remind everyone, this is for the long-term facility, correct?
Yes. It's the old portion on the east side of the building where the kitchen and dining rooms are. There's a metal roof there that leaks.
Right, right.
And we received insurance money from this. It was damaged by weathers.
Yes. And there's $30,004.40 in that account.
Okay, so your recommendation is to go ahead and use the local bid, if I understood you right? Right.
Yes.
Roger, Willie, any discussion?
No, I think.
And I was wondering if you would waive the dumping fees on that, and then that cost could be taken off of his bid amount?
We can check on that possibility.
Okay.
I'd hate to step
Okay.
right up and say, yeah, we'll do it without checking
No,
with David and Byron,
I'm-
but
I'm just asking.
yeah, that's something that can be discussed with them, yes.
Okay, very good.
Anything? No. Okay, do we hear a motion to go ahead and accept the low bid for the roof repairs of $19,904.82 from TJ Improvements?
So move.
And I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye. All opposed, same sign. Go ahead and award it to TJ Improvements then, Eddie.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
What's the timeline on it? Did
Yeah,
they
what
say?
is the timeline on that? Did you have one?
He thinks he could get started on it soon
Okay,
because that's a concern because it needs done.
right,
So,
and with rains coming in the next couple of months, I think so.
yeah. So I think time is of essence. So I think he plans on doing it soon.
Okay. Okay, anything else we can help you with this morning?
Well, I've got a question. You had asked Dana Rice to be on the agenda today, and she wasn't able to do that today. Is there something I could answer? Some questions you had of her?
She's with Sun, or not Sunport or the other one?
Yeah, she's
On
representative
the-
of
on
Sunport.
the report.
We're looking for a more detailed report in regards to the expenditures.
Did you hear that, Eddie? We're looking,
Yeah.
Scott's looking for a more detailed report of expenditures, and if she can provide that, that would be a great help.
Well, when the,
Okay.
also so that she can be on and the commissioners, and we can ask her questions.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we
It's the
can
main
take,
thing. Not saying there's anything wrong, we just want someone that could, and not saying there's anything wrong with you, but she knows more of the accounting, what it was done and that.
Right, because in the past,
Well-
when we had Good Sam, the accounting that was provided was very detailed as to what monies were going where. And all we're getting
Okay.
is a blanket now, and so there's some questions. And it's
Okay.
just informational.
And Dana can't answer any more questions than I can probably. Eric Hubert is who you need to be talking to about that. He's the accountant.
for Sun Porch,
Yes.
okay? Well, I think that's all we was looking for, Eddie.
Okay.
And
I could just give.
she's
Go
the
ahead.
one that Ryan, I talked to Ryan Grace, and he's the one that, that's who he recommended at that time.
Okay. Eric is the number cruncher, I know that. So, but you can run it past Dana and see what you get. If you don't like what she offers, why, I would suggest Eric, and I could get you his contact information.
All right, sounds good.
Just one
I would
question.
just like to, go ahead.
Just one question. When you were talking about the dumping fees, does that,
Yeah.
the contractor doesn't pay that?
It's in there.
Well, they would, but it's a county facility, and I just wondered if they would dump that. It's included in this bid.
But we could take that off and not have to pay it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying that, Willie. I could give you a brief rundown of the financials there. You know, we asked for that $53,000 last meeting. Last fiscal year, we spent $44,000 yet less than what Good Samaritan would have taken out of the county. And this budget item right now for the year is $120,000 less than that 6 mil equivalent. And, we would just like to have that about a $60,000 cushion, because that's a 2-week payroll. That has to be paid every 2 weeks. And depending on when things become available, like at our meeting and in your meeting, it can be can be 2 or 3 week delay. So we would like to, and we've discussed this before, we would like to have some there as a cushion if something comes up. And
We would
You
also
know,
like
our-
that cushion to be there.
yes, our annual payroll is $1.5 million, and the total budget is about $3 million, and so it's a pretty big deal. And so then back to your question of Dana, yes, if you want more detailed stuff, I'm sure they can provide that.
Okay,
And so rather than me finding out what details you want, Scott, it'd be better if you just talk to Dana or Eric. So,
Okay.
and Scott, will you notify Weathercraft of Goodland that they were not successful on this bid?
I can do that.
Okay, Randy Topliff. His phone number is 785-821-1212.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your time, man.
All right,
And
thanks.
ladies.
Have a good day.
thank you, Eddie.
Yes, bye.
Could I ask for 10 minutes of executive session for advice of counsel?
Motion for 10 minutes of education.
All those in favor? Aye.